yeah. Oh, my big boobies. Oh, my big boobs.
Your big tits.
Oh, my big titties. Oh,
We have to clap our tits. For
okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Oh,
That hurt. Two
freaking
big
hurt.
melons hitting together.
You got big old melons. I got like a little cantaloupe that was the runt of the litter. That didn't.
I don't even have my headphones.
Neither do I.
don't
What's
know
happening?
If I'm talking or what's happening?
We're just over here slapping our big titties. I don't know if I should keep my hat on or hat off. I mean, should I let everybody know that I just do it? I don't know.
We're not sponsored by.
We're not sponsored by Nike. I look like a woman that's about to start going on a rant about like either doomsday prepping or making sure that you have your gun on you at all times.
Yeah, that one.
The second.
And you
like
have
kind of a conspiracy theorist person, maybe like a hacker vibe.
You have lots of videos of you on Instagram wearing headphones shooting at targets. It's like, but like totally made up. Hair done, all the makeup.
Yeah. So actually in improv, when you're shooting a gun, you have to pretend like you're holding the gun. You actually don't do that.
But this is a gun.
Okay.
This is a new gun.
Is that? Oh, it's a new gun.
They've created it.
Wow. It's like
they put bullets in your actual fingers.
Improv friendly.
So how do you hold a gun for
Should
improv then?
Like that? Like that. I've never held a gun, and I never will.
Oh, you will when they come to take your guns away.
I will when they come to take my fucking home.
They're like,
do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and think, why didn't I purchase a gun when it was on sale at Sam's Club?
Do you ever look at yourself and say, just look at myself. Just look at me.
Look at me.
Every time I breathe in, my tooth hole hurts.
Oh, God, I can smell it from here.
What does it smell like?
No, I don't.
It doesn't smell like a petting zoo this time.
It just smells like what? Like metallic, like a blood clot?
Doesn't smell like anything.
Doesn't look like anything to me. That's from Westworld.
Oh.
It's kind of an inside joke from a show I wrote and produced on HBO called Westworld.
Oh, I thought that was a movie about the water on the land.
No, that's Waterworld with Kevin Costner. What a movie. I literally just talked about that movie the other day, Waterworld, with Rafe's brother while we were on a boat, and they were not really enjoying the time on the boat, which I thought was crazy because I have so much fun.
They didn't have fun?
When I'm on a boat. This is what fun looks like to me on a boat, okay? That looks like fun, not this.
That looks like fun to me. Any kind of activity that you could do to relax on a boat is fun.
People that sit like this is the funniest thing in the world. Like, that is such a dad thing to do while you're sitting in a middle of a mall waiting for everybody to go in. It's like they put their hat over their head and they're like,
is that to indicate lights out?
It's like, why are your hands crossed?
Do not disturb.
Yeah, this is their do not disturb sign. So they should start putting things on the top of hats that say like, go fuck yourself, or like, if you see this, pick me up off of my bar stool.
The arm.
Anytime I'm bored from now on, I'm just going to be like,
dudes do that.
Constantly.
Is that what Rafe's brother did?
That's what it felt like. It literally felt like he was just like, Man, yeah. So we rented a lake house for a week. That was great.
You're fresh off vacation.
I'm fresh off vacation. Got a cold sore about 3 days in. This morning I was like, should I wear lipstick and cover it up? Like, what should I, should I take it off? Should I cover it up? And I was
Should I take it off? Should I cut it out of my lip?
Should I burn my lips? It's like Rafe says that when I look down at my phone sometimes, or I'll do this smile sometimes where I have no lips, where I'll be like, and they disappear. Should I just get totally rid of those? Whoa, that was a cough that seemed like.
That was a Corolla cough.
That was a Toyota Corolla cough.
It came deep from within.
Oh, I felt it. It felt like you only had a few months to live.
Oh, God, I can't stand breathing in.
Because it just goes in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what that feels like, but I know what it feels like when your cold sore is literally constantly wet and you're just like.
And it feels all juicy and big on you.
Oh, God. I have never been more grateful for masks, though.
I know. Me too with my teeth.
I mean, I'm wearing a mask, doing jokes at work, hanging out. Saying, I'll give you construction workers handies for 50. I said $50 a head. Can you believe how funny she is for a woman?
Did you say that at work?
Oh, yeah.
Were there construction workers in there?
4 construction workers.
And you said to them what?
And something along the lines of like, yep, $50 a head.
And they were like, oh, that girl's hot.
They loved it. They were like, we hear you're a comedian. And I go, who fucking said it? I looked around the restaurant. I said, who? Who fucking told this man? Who told them? And then this one regular's like, yeah, I might have told him. And I was like.
Then Donald goes, it was me.
Yeah, Donald literally is forgetting everything. This is Donald's mood constantly.
Oh, Donald.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Donald, please.
I,
once again, was pissed that you posted a video of him. Didn't warn me so I could go up there and sit next to him.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. He's there every day.
Oh.
So just come up every day. He comes in, no mask on. We yell at him to wear a mask. He pulls it out of his pocket. It's a veiled prophet's mask or so. I told you about that.
Right.
And then he goes on his whole diatribe like, I got this in the mail. And he really does sound like Trump. Like the way that he speaks, he was talking the other day and he was like, hold on, let me get in my Trump zone. He was like, I was born rich. That's not a Trump zone.
Just say tremendous, and then
can we get that out? Oh yeah, tremendous. This is gonna be tremendous. But Donald, he's unreal. He can't stop. He's nodding off. He's getting out of control.
He's
to the
lonely.
Point, I know. Well, and he's also just straight up forgetting everything and anything.
Oh, God.
He doesn't know
Where
what's going on.
Where is his family?
His brother's around. He was there for his birthday on 9/11. So.
Well, he's the Donald #1 to me.
That is the nicest thing that anyone's ever said about him. Someone commented and was like, wow, he's such a fucking mess, but he's our mess now.
He is. He belongs to us. Well, he doesn't belong to us. We can't own other people, but
no, that's wrong.
He's one of us.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the circle of trust.
If I asked him to be on this podcast, he would spend 15 minutes trying to figure out what a podcast is.
Ask him if he will come in. We can set him right here. And he'll say,
we can set him right here.
And we'll tell him how many fans he has.
We'll set him right on this table with his legs spread open to you so that you can just get right in and start sucking.
Probably smells like urine a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you think that his penis doesn't smell like urine?
I know mine does. Ask him if he wants to be on it. I think everyone would love that. I think he would love it.
I'll ask him after I get the content that I want out of him sitting at the bar.
And then he will have to have someone drive him here.
Oh, it'll be a cabbie.
And he'll be like, what kind of small dwelling is this? This is nothing like my mansion.
He came in a cab the other day, and then as he's getting ready to leave, he's sitting in the foyer, which is really the size of Randy's bathroom. It's very small, and there's a few chairs. He's sitting there waiting for his cab. He's got his walker. He's sitting waiting. Yeah,
God.
he's moved on. He moved on to a walker a few months ago. Probably before COVID.
Is it one of those rolly ones that you can sit on?
I don't know. It's fucking loud and annoying.
Oh, it's not a good one. It's not a rolly one.
No.
He's got to do that.
What's upsetting is, where are the tennis balls? Where are they? It's not a real walker. I have tennis balls at home. I'm going to bring him in. I'm going to cut him in a nice X style. We're going to pop those babies on the edge of this.
Well, he can probably afford the nice kind where he has wheels on it and has a little chair in case he has to take a break.
Oh, there's no chair. And he should have a chair on there. But because he's getting rowdy. But hold on, I want to tell you what he said the other day.
Rowdy.
He's sitting in the lobby and he's like, I'm talking to another customer. I can't even see Donald. And he's sitting in the foyer. He's like, honey, 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 honey. And I hear him, but I'm almost out of spite. I'm like, it's not a, I need help. It's a like, hey, could you do something for me? And I hear him and I'm just like, okay, I'll be over there in a minute. Honey, honey.
The old man was calling out for help.
He wasn't calling out for help. You know what happens? I walk into the foyer and then this fucking man says to me, he goes, honey, could you take this credit card and cut it up? And I'm like, and I take his card. I look at him, I go, Donald, this is not a credit card. This is a business card for a taxi driver. And he goes, yeah, cut it up. I don't want to use him anymore. He says, I'm done with him. I don't know. I guess the cabbie was mean to him or something on the way. But this gal I work with sticks up for him too much. She's like, oh, that cabbie was mean to him. And I'm like, no, Donald's a dick. He literally doesn't wear a mask in the cab. If I was a cabbie or an Uber driver and someone wouldn't wear a mask, I'd drop kick you and I'd push you out. You'd be gone.
If my car was cleaned out, I'd go pick him up. I'd even help him in the car. And he'd be like, you're a big old gal. You can barely walk yourself, ma'am. Get off of me.
He'd be like, oh, smells like urine in here. Just like home.
Then he would see the beautiful, did you see the display in my back window?
No. What is it?
It's a fall, it's a fall theme. Because when I do crystal videos, I have a bunch of shit sitting back there.
Yeah.
So I changed it. I'm going to do seasonal things back there. So I have like a string of like colorful leaves. I have all these fall figurines.
That is so funny. And I love that it's ironic because I'm like, when people decorate their homes for fall, like I love Marcy. Marcy, I love you. But all of these fall things, I can't handle it. It's too much for me.
Hey, you don't like fall stuff?
Oh my God. Am I about to be ridiculed? No, I'm starting to think I might just be like a goth / hippie at heart. And that's it. I'm like, we need good energy. I want a macrame wall hanging. Where's my tapestry? When I'm 84, I'm definitely not going to. I hope I die at 69 while I'm 69ing someone. I hope, and by someone, I mean Rafe.
Yeah, you better say that.
One more Saturday night. Let me see that. This is really fucking funny.
But it took so long to set it up. I just left it in there and I've been driving around with it and it's so embarrassing.
Faith, dream. No, that's really
Some of the stuff
really
blew
funny.
out. I had to Velcro them on there.
Every piece?
Every piece.
Why? Because when you're riding around dirty with your windows open?
And it starts blowing around. And
This is fucking hilarious. Do you want help cleaning out your car?
No.
Okay, are you going to do it?
No.
Why? Just because you're a hoarder?
I like it around me.
How do you feel about the show Hoarders? Do you think they're mean and exploiting those people?
Yes.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the real world? Do you feel like they're exploiting those people?
I mean, everybody's kind of exploited who's on TV.
My tits are exploited.
It's just really beautiful.
Would you like to? It's very beautiful. What a truly beautiful landscape.
The 2 scarecrows
I saw them.
is my favorite.
They look like they're holding hands. Yeah, that's such a fucking funny backdrop for videos.
And I never reference it. That's the funny part to me. Like, Crystal never says anything about it.
100%. It's just part of her daily routine. Yeah, it's like when you go into somebody's house and they're all set up, they might say something about, like, do you like my Christmas decorations? But other than that, some homes, you ever been in a home that's got Christmas decorations year round?
No.
There is a house on my street when I walk the dogs. I'll take a picture of it for you next time I walk by. They have had Christmas decorations up for 4 years.
Maybe they've passed away in there.
That's what I thought. I truly was convinced somebody was dead, but I saw somebody emerge out of there.
Emerge.
Yeah, they were like, "Gah!"
I love decorating. I don't do it personally because I'm too lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I don't have any decorations.
Mm-hmm. I decorate for Christmas. What just happened? Did your mouth just start hurting?
It just hurts. I took too big of a breath in.
You need to breathe like...
I can't breathe through a straw. I think that's how I got here. Because it wasn't, all week there was a blood clot in there and it was fine. And last night, overnight, it seems to have come out.
Dislodged. What, do you grind your teeth?
No.
Was somebody putting their dong in your mouth while you were asleep?
It's probably me gasping for breath when I'm snoring.
You need a CPAP.
I don't stop breathing enough to get one.
Oh, maybe you could come over and borrow mine and Rafe's.
Mine and Rafe's.
Yeah, it's like my CPAP. Maybe you could
Can I borrow your CPAP, Teener?
Oh God. I used to cut these up and do drugs off of these. Get myself a nice beverage from McDonald's.
Wow.
Cut that little baby up.
Be like, can I get 2 straws, one for my drink and one for my drug?
I'll take 2 straws, one for my drugs.
One for my Coke and one for my Coke. Get me? And then you wink at them.
Man. Do you get intimidated by people that chew on straws all the time, or are you just kind of like, get it out?
No, I love it.
Like,
I used to chew on straws and pens and anything else I could get a hold of.
not anymore because you got all them teeth problems. I need you to cut this business card up. I will not be doing business with him anymore.
So did you cut it up? That's the question.
I looked at him, I go, you want me to cut it up? And he goes, yes.
He doesn't want anyone else using it.
He's like, I'm done with him. And I go, all right. And I just ripped it.
Honey.
I
would have been out there lickety-split. I said, what's wrong, Donald?
Lickety split. Yeah, right.
And I would have really just given him my full attention. Well, I wouldn't use him again either. I'm going to rip this up right now. What did he do to you, Donald?
Why can't I be nice? Why couldn't I have just done something like that? I was just like, shut the fuck up, you old piece of shit. Fucking loser.
Because I like
I walked
elderly
away.
people.
I'm like, I fucking hate you. And he was
Poor
like, what's
guy.
that? And I was like, suck my dick.
What's that? Honey.
And oh God, I mean, he says things like, there used to be an old saying that a man who doesn't like cats or dogs or children is all right with me.
That was a real thing he said?
He says it all the time. He
I
goes,
don't think that's how the saying goes.
they're not all so bad. It's fucking weird. And I'm like, are you talking about killing people? Like, what's going on?
I think he's got that saying mixed up where, like, if somebody doesn't like dogs, they're psychopaths.
That's what I'm thinking. And he goes, somebody used to say, during the Great Depression, nobody had animals. I'm like, were you alive then? And he's like, maybe. No, I think he was born in the 30s. But he has this. I'll ask him next time I see him. And I'm going to set my recorder on while I ask him. I'll be like, Donald, what is that saying after he's done going, you're looking good today. Oh, look at those legs. Oh, I could just kiss you. Maybe on the fourth date. He said that yesterday to somebody, and I go, get to it. This woman looked at me like, fuck you, bitch. I said that to this person the other day, I go, what are you getting Donald for his birthday? And they were a woman that he's always like, no, yeah. I go, you getting Donald something for his birthday? And they were like, fuck you.
Oh, Donald. Well, tell me the next time you work, because I'm going to sit up there your whole shift. Wait for Donald.
Okay.
Then I will present to him a proposal of how we're going to get him on the podcast.
Yeah. He's going to really enjoy that.
You got an extra chair, Randy?
No, fuck him. He can stand.
Yeah, right.
Why does a person become a hoarder? Because they have obsessive compulsive disorder.
Sorry, I'm picking on my cold, so I shouldn't be doing that. We were with Rafe's granddaughter, and she came down to the lake house when we rented it.
Mm-hmm.
And she says to me at one point, we're swimming and hanging out all day, and she's kind of like copying me, like certain things that I'm doing. And then she goes over to Rafe and asks him, she's like, Peepa, can I sit with Tina? Because I was sitting on the dock and like outside of the boat. And he's like, yeah, go ask her. And so she comes over. She's like, Tina, can I sit with you? And I was like, yeah. So she sits down, and I like look over with like my big cold sore. And she goes, what's on your lip? And I'm like, you fucking cunt, bitch.
You should have spanked her. That's what grandparents do. They spank people.
I don't do spanks.
No, you should spank. You should get a fly swatter and beat the shit out of them.
I know that a lot of people are
triggered.
I just don't like that.
I don't either.
It makes me very uncomfortable. I understand maybe sometime a kid needs to be spanked or whatever, but
No.
I could never do it.
They never need to be spanked.
I don't think so either.
Don't hit kids.
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. And I'm like,
fly swatter was the worst to get hit with.
yeah, that's horrible.
Stung.
Yeah, no. You ever been smacked while somebody's doing you doggy? Fucking hurts. Feels like that.
Wait, I like that.
You do?
No.
I don't really. Sometimes I do. I don't know. I'm all over the place. But yeah, Brooklyn just looks at me and goes, what's on your lip? And I'm like, it's a sunburn.
It's fairy dust.
And she was like, oh. And then like Rafe's our sister-in-law, Rafe's brother's wife shows up, and she has type 1 diabetes. So she has like the monitors or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Port something, a monitor or whatever on the back of her arm. And she sits down, and Brooklyn goes, what's on your arm? And it's like, dude, should I don't walk up to you and say, why do your fucking feet stink so much every time I see you?
Do her feet stink?
Yeah, her and I both have the same vinegar smelly feet. Rafe literally goes, your feet smell the same.
Like grandma, like granddaughter.
Yep, you know me. We're related by blood. Yeah. What's on your lip?
Does she call you grandma?
Tina. Only Tina.
Why doesn't she call you grandma?
I don't want her to.
Why? You're her grandma.
Nope. She just calls me Tina. It just happened that way. I didn't enforce a name with her. You know what I mean? So it's Peepaw and Tina.
Oh,
You thi-
people.
Yeah, so I'm just Tina. You think it's funny that she doesn't call me grandma? I am kind of on the outskirts. It's like Tina, it feels like I'm a stepmom.
Rafe should call you mom, mother. Go ask grandmother.
Ugh.
Go ask mother. Mother.
If I'll push all of them, I'll just push them.
We're into
You
the
start
lake.
calling me that, I don't like that.
Tina, can I come sit by you and call you grandma?
I'd be like, "What's on your lip?"
Grandmother?
I'd punch her.
What
Hell
about
no.
grandmother Tina?
No. Maybe later she can call me Grandma Tina, but I got a feeling I'm always going to be Tina. It's because I'm young and hip and cool. And she calls Rafe's mom, who's her great grandma, Gigi.
Oh, Presh. Well, we called our grandmas by the dogs' names they had. So we had Grandma Honey and Grandma Hank.
Really?
Yes.
That's adorable.
So you would be Grandma Royce or Grandma Simba.
Grandma Simba? Man.
Grandma Hank.
Well, what if the dog's name was like Tornado or something?
Grandma Tornado.
Grandma Tornado. Well, I've always tried to figure out, like, because I've never known my grandparents, so when people are always like, "Ugh, we call my grandma Gam Gam," I'm like, how'd you come up with that fucking lame ass name? You know?
I'm trying to think what grandma name I
we
hate.
call her Gam Gam or Gaga or Ya. I'm just like, I've never been able to figure it out. I'm like, how did you come up with that name? It always made me feel like I was so left out because, I didn't have myself grandparents. They lived like over the seas.
I'm trying to think what Gabby calls her mom's mom.
Gaga.
It's something like that.
Goo goo.
Gigi Gaga.
What are you laughing at, Randy?
Grandma Tina?
If Rafe is called Peepaw, you should be called Pooppaw.
Grandma Poo Poo.
If Rafe's called Peepa, I should be called Mima.
Yes.
Peepa and Mima. But I don't want one of those names. I like that I'm just Tina. It's nice because then when I talk to Rafe, it makes me feel like such an adult where I'm like, go ask Rafe. I'll say that to Brooklyn. And then I'm like, fuck, she doesn't know that name.
Go ask Peepaw.
Do you think there are some people that have gone through their whole life without knowing their grandparents' real names?
I think so.
Like, what's your grandpa's name? And they're like,
James. George.
I don't know.
Wells. That's my great grandfather's name. I was looking him up last night. This playa had 2 wives. Excuse me?
Playa? This playa had 2 wives.
How is somebody in the 1800s going to have 2 wives?
What do he look like? Show me a pic.
I don't have a pic of him.
Because he's dead.
He's not alive anymore.
He's not alive anymore.
Grandma Hank's parents. I looked them up. Julie Elizabeth Nicholas was my great-great-grandmother. Isn't that a beautiful name?
I guess if you like spelling. If you don't like spelling, then it ain't that cool of a name.
I mean, if you like letters and whatnot.
Sure, it ain't bad if you like letters.
If you like handwriting.
Sounds fun to me. Not.
I was also watching old videotapes last night, and I was saying not, but not in the ironic way, in the real way.
What do you mean?
It was from the 90s. I was like, oh, that's so funny. Not.
Oh, in the video you were saying that?
Yes.
Man, doesn't that make you want to end your life?
Yes.
Oh, God. If I had a video of like the stuff I said when I was probably 4, I see children and how they act now. I'm like, I would never have acted like that. And then like my mother will confirm that. And she's like, no, you guys were really good. Like you were good in the grocery store and stuff. But I bet I was probably like, I remember one time not being able to go to a birthday party because I broke my ankle. I couldn't go swimming. It's very simple. And my parents were just like, no, you can't go. I cried and slammed my bedroom like on the ground for 3.5 hours.
Oh my God. That was quite a tantrum.
I was in like 3rd grade.
Did they just ignore you?
Yeah.
That's what they should have done. Do not engage with that behavior.
That's what you do when someone's throwing a tantrum?
Yeah, just
That-
wait till
okay.
they're done.
That's what I did with Brooklyn the other day. She started to get real close to throwing a tantrum, and I picked up her stuff. I go in the bedroom and lay down. And
I wouldn't
you
even
can-
said that. I would have just walked away.
I was just like, go in there, lay down.
Lay down!
I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't know what you're doing. You're being very mean. It's not nice, and it's actually really annoying. So I picked up all of her stuff, and I put her in the bedroom.
She stayed there for 4 days.
She was there for a month.
Were you babysitting her by yourself?
No.
Oh.
What? Is because you think I couldn't do it?
Well, no, it's just, what was everybody else doing?
Well, Rafe was still in bed. Rafe's mom was talking to her. And so Brooklyn she's holding her baby. She's like, I want to put my baby on the dog bed. Where am I going to put my baby? What am I going to do with my baby? I want my baby. I don't want my baby to be on the ground. I want it to be on the dog bed.
Were you not letting her put it on there?
I don't want it. Oh my God. And it went on. You'd say, you got it in a nice spot. And then finally, after Rafe's mom argued with her for so long, I was just like, why are we still talking to her about this? I said, no, you're not putting it on the dog bed. That's where the dogs are going to lay, and that's where the dogs lay. So I don't know what you want. I want it to be on the ground. I don't know why. Oh my! And she just wouldn't stop. I just picked up her stuff. I go, get all your stuff. Put it in the bedroom, lay down. I don't want to hear this. I don't care. I don't know. I was like, you're being very mean and very annoying. So take all your stuff and go in there.
That's annoying.
I think I did say annoying.
Oh, that poor child.
Whatever. She's fine. She's my homie. I try to explain to her when she's mean, it makes me feel sad. And I'm like, if she's like throwing a tantrum, I'm like, Brooklyn, I just want you to have a fun time. We're all just here to have fun and we love you. And I don't know why you're being so mean to everybody right now. I go, nobody's mad at you. You know, it's like whatever when she throws tantrums like that or whatever, little things, she'll be like, well, no, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, can you just be grateful for one motherfucking thing in your life? One thing. The thing that's the worst is when we're doing something, she'll be like, okay, when are we going to do this? I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Kids are never grateful.
Enjoy the moment. And then every now and then she'll be like, I had a lot of fun today. Thank you. And I'm like, she's manipulating me. I know it. You know?
How old is she?
She's 5. She turned 6 in January.
Poor little gal.
Why?
Sounded like she was needing some kind of attention or something.
She's a fucking kid. She's spoiled.
Is she?
I think. I don't know. I don't even know what that means when people say like someone's spoiled. It's like, are gangs real? I don't know. I don't know what it means when someone's spoiled. I guess I've met people that are spoiled. I think she throws tantrums probably and gets what she wants. She's a kid, dude.
All behavior is communication.
Yeah. I think that she gets what she wants a lot when she acts like that. So it's kind of, I don't know. And then I'm like, is it good to threaten kids and be like, if you act like this, we're not going to go and do this?
No, because if you're not going to follow through.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I mean, if you're going to follow through, yeah, but.
Yeah, I really don't know about anything about kids. So when a kid is throwing a tantrum, next time Brooklyn throws a tantrum, is that what I should do? Is straight up just walk away?
That's what I would do. And then when she starts like talking in a normal voice, like, I want to put my And then you can walk back and say, well, that's not really a choice. And then if she starts going, wah, then I would just walk away again. I just wouldn't engage. I personally don't engage with that kind of behavior.
Okay. I was very calm with Brooklyn when she was doing all that, but I was also like, listen, I said, I'm done arguing with you about this. You are not putting your baby doll on the bed. So until you can calm down, I said, go in the bedroom and take a few breaths. And I did say something like that. I go, you need to go in there and calm down, take a minute to yourself and just calm down. And then whenever you're ready, you can come back out.
She was fine.
Yeah. And then she did end up like calming down.
Also,
I try to talk to her through it though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I'm like, this is mean.
Well, I think I'm coming from a standpoint of like dealing with kids who
are disabled.
Saying more words is actually worse to them.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know how to deal with like regular kids. Not regular, I should say. Typical children. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Because if you start talking to a kid with autism and saying, now, and then just like, well, I don't know all these words. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Too much. That's what sometimes when our kids start throwing tantrums, I'll just sit here like this. I won't even look at them. I'll just be like, won't react at all. And then when they stop, I'll just be like, oh, I love how you're sitting quietly. Let's begin.
Next time Brooklyn starts throwing a tantrum, I'm going to pull my pants down and take a big fat shit on the ground.
I think that would.
I'm just going to be like,
I think that would jar her. She'd forget she was having a tantrum.
I think so too.
So we just had childcare corner.
This was the childcare corner. Welcome everybody. Childcare corner with Uncle Tina. Uncle Tina, the grandma, also. It is kind of embarrassing. Like I guess there is a part of me that like, and now I like that she knows me by my name, but there is part of me that's kind of like, is that not good enough for her to call me Mima?
Did Rafe try to start it? Like, this is your Mima.
No, it's okay. I like it. She came in, Rafe was like, she's like trying to copy me kind of on things, which is cool. She's my buddy.
So cute.
I bought her a tie-dye hoodie because I'm like, I want her to be a sick-ass dude, you know? So I bought her this tie-dye hoodie and she's obsessed with it. Oh. And then, so the other day I'm cooking and she comes in and she's like, can we put something on the TV? And I was like, no, we're going to have family day. We can watch TV later. I was like, let's just hang out and talk. And she was like, okay, so we can't put the TV on. And I go, no. I was like, I'm cooking. Why don't you just sit down and eat your food and hang out with me? So she hung out with me in the kitchen area the whole time while I cooked for like half an hour. And she's just sitting there eating her food, talking every once in a while and stuff. And I'm like, yeah. Then telling me about school and all of her friends. It's like, my friends are Nora and Riley and Hudson and but whatever, like all of, and Levi jeans and this, and going through all of them. I was like, there we go. Because I don't know. I just don't want it to be like, I feel like if I actually had a child right now, that I would be like, get the fuck away from the screens. Like, get away from the TV, from your fucking phone.
Right.
Like, I watched that documentary the other day that Randy was talking about, the social dilemma one. And, like, it's just essentially about social media and how it's not your fault you're addicted to it. They have made it this way. Mm-hmm. And even somebody that started, or the guy that started Pinterest, his children are not allowed on social media. I'm like, doesn't that tell you something?
It's weird to me that a guy started Pinterest too. I thought that was more of a female-run program. I don't know any men that use Pinterest.
I don't really either. Well, that's hilarious. He was like, okay, so I'm a big tech guy. What do you think women want? What do they want?
Recipes?
They want my penis in their mouth? No, okay. Do they want a porn site just for women? And there's like women in the focus group, like, I mean, maybe it could be like a porn site or something, or maybe just like, I don't know, good snacks.
Is that the new microphone stand?
Yeah, does it keep moving around and shit?
No.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not supposed to do that, is it?
What do women want? They
Does it
want
keep falling over?
recipes.
No, I'm just kind of fucking
She's
with it.
fucking with it.
Dude,
Recipes, fashion, and crafts.
and hair ideas for when you go to the hairstylist.
Wedding hairstyles for 2015.
Okay.
Updos.
Okay. Okay. Best colors for decorating DIY. DIY. He just starts chanting DIY.
DIY t-shirts. Repurposing old couch covers into t-shirts.
How to make a couch out of pallets. That looks pretty cool to me.
You use 2 pallets, a string of lights, and some tape.
And cushions.
And you put your bed on it.
Okay. Get a twin bed and put it on pallets. Mountain Dew. No. Okay, what do women want?
We said we wanted stuff like, ideas for rainy day crafts.
Okay.
When our kids are stuck at home.
Cool. So you like boards? You like boards at home? Is it like a board and you pin pictures to it?
Like a cardboard board?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Or
have
like
one.
Corkscrew.
We have one, and sometimes I'll put things on there, but mostly it's just forgotten in the kitchen.
Okay, so what you're telling me is it takes up too much room? He's a caveman.
I mean, it's not that it takes up too much room. It's just that we don't use it.
Okay. Because you don't have any good ideas.
Well, I just find that we use our phones.
Can I have a fruit gusher?
Sure.
You got a pack in your purse?
Okay, here you go. You can. I just have this one pack.
That's great. I'll take it.
So.
Okay, so you use your phones a lot?
I use my phone a lot, and if I want to remind somebody of something, I'll just use a whiteboard marker and write it on the fridge,
Okay. You write on the fridge? Cool.
Yeah, with the whiteboard, or with the whiteboard marker.
You got another little board. So you got too many boards.
I probably do have too many boards in my home.
What if?
And hear me out. What if what, sir?
What if, imagine a world.
Why do you keep playing air instruments, sir?
It's music to make what I'm about to say cooler.
Okay.
Okay, imagine if we took all the boards that are in your house.
Yes.
Excuse me. I need a sip of my Capri Sun. Your snacks are so good. Okay.
Oh.
So what if we took all the boards in your house? I combine them into one board?
Yeah?
A board that's on your phone?
What?
You take...
So I take push pins and stick them in my phone?
It's boards in your phone and you just look around and look around and look around and look around all day long. Recipe, craft, recipe, DIY, palette, wall, coloring pages.
Christmas lights in a jar.
Christmas lights in a jar of vodka from all the vodka you drink because you're a mother.
Cookie recipe stacked in a jar. Flour, sugar.
How to make very appealing, pretty mason jar desserts that nobody will ever use. What do you think?
Decoupage.
What?
Decoupage mason jars.
How to make epoxy from my own urine. How to seal a deck with only your own cum.
I love all these ideas, but I'm confused about how I'm going to put pens in my phone.
Imagine a virtual pin.
So not a real pen, like a GIF of a pen?
No, you stupid. You got too many woman hormones. Do you know what I'm saying, Dave? I'm sounding like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Most famous pie flavors.
Most popular Pinterest post. Now, the woman, Lindsay, who does the other podcast with Randy isn't just ours. She's apparently pretty successful on Pinterest with her therapy stuff, isn't she, Randy?
She's doing some stuff over there. Yeah, I don't know exactly what she does on Pinterest. I'm not very familiar with the platform, to be honest with you.
I think she has lots of therapy tips.
Sometimes when Randy answers our questions, it feels like he is a spy and he doesn't want to tell us the answers.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably trying to protect her platform so we don't try to steal her ideas. Yeah, she's got a big TikTok now, too.
With sex stuff?
Therapy, relationship, self-help kind of things.
Well, that's great. I will say I've gone to Pinterest for ideas on things, crafts, all sorts of stuff. But it's not even just that. I go there for recipes. I love the recipes on there.
All my Pinterest stuff now is James Fraser.
What do you mean? Show me.
James Fraser from Outlander.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry right now. I could just die.
There's beautiful Lindsay.
Somebody voted that we do 2-hour podcasts, and here's what I've got to say to that. I'd have to eat a meal before.
Or in the middle.
Or we could just do meal in the middle, because I'm telling you, there's no way that I would be able to do 2-hour-long podcasts without... I would have to become a healthier person in order to do a 2-hour-long podcast. Okay?
I mean, we almost do 2 hours. We do an hour and 10.
That's close enough.
Lindsay Walden, therapist. One time was on the Ray Hartman show with her.
Yeah, I couldn't find her Pinterest. I don't have an account, so apparently you can't search through it without an account.
I mean, I do like Pinterest. You get sucked down rabbit holes there, and but they do have good recipes.
I don't, I'm not a recipe gal. Every once in a while I'll find my I'm going to make that, and I'll never make it, ever.
Mm.
All I'm going to do is make ground beef, put turkey spice in it, taco spice, and put it in a salad. That's
all you do.
Or get those little street taco sized tortillas and put it in there. Tortillas and put them in there.
I get the street taco.
I love the street sized taco tortillas. They're so little and what happened?
Dude, I just heard a freaking explosion.
I heard a crash.
Yeah, those are good ones. I get the low carb tortillas at Aldi and everywhere else that I go.
I
And
have an
they
order
are
to pick up from Aldi today.
the shit. Do you?
They have curbside now.
When do you picking it up?
Today between 3 and 4.
Wow.
I know.
Why do you think that you save more money doing it that way?
I think that yes, because then I'll eat less fast food. because I'll have food in my home.
Oh, I just mean in terms of like when you're buying groceries, because I have a problem. Sometimes I'll go in the grocery store and I'm like, wow, I just spent $200.
Well, I don't because I'm trying to get out of there as fast as possible because I'm usually in pain. So
I have too much fun while I'm there.
you're like, hey, everybody.
Oh,
I love it.
I'm gabbing it up. I walk in, I'm like, what's good? And I high five the security guard because where I go to the grocery store, we've got security guards.
And
I know some of y'all are privileged and don't have to have a security guard or a cop in your local grocery store, but we got cops. So I walk in and I'm like, what's up? And then I high five them, walk in, do a dab to everybody.
We have the most elderly security guard at ours.
Do you?
I mean, so elderly. And sometimes he gets so bored that he will be restocking.
No.
He'll take the stuff from the front, that people don't want, and he'll go put it back.
Oh, that's sad. He's just sitting there like this.
And then he says, have a good day.
He's just sitting there with his hat over his head, with his little arms resting.
Now, what I do spend a lot on when I go into Aldi is their special buys.
Sure.
Their seasonal stuff.
I mean, like a couple scarecrows.
A couple scarecrows, a pack of sheets, and a lawnmower. All in one fell
Have
swoop.
you bought their sheets?
I bought the flannel sheets and I bought the cotton sheets, but they're the kind that are silky, and I hate those. They trick you.
I need some more sheets. Do you only like cotton sheets?
Cotton or flannel. I don't like those micro whatever it is.
Flannel, those ones are like the microfiber, right?
No.
Are they soft?
Mm-hmm.
Do you sweat on them?
Hell yeah.
I've been sweating in bed almost every night.
If I ain't sweating, I ain't sleeping.
Really? You sweat every night?
I like to sweat.
While you sleep?
Yeah.
Why? Then you got to wake up and take a shower.
I got to wake up and take a shower anyway. But now that I'm working at home, I don't have to take a shower. I have to clock in at 8 o'clock. The other day I got up at 7:56, opened the computer, and was at work.
Isn't that awesome? Do you like it?
I love it. And it's going to be over on October 7th.
And then what?
That's when the kids come back.
Why are they waiting until then?
I don't know. It's going to be... Oh, Gabby calls her grandma Nay Nay.
Watch me whip. Oh, watch me nay nay.
Watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay.
That's insane. Like, was she just like, what does a horse say? And she's like, nay nay. And then she just started calling her grandmother that.
I don't know.
If I had a grandma, I'd call her cunt. King Cunta.
King Cunta. I like that song.
That Kendrick song?
Yeah.
I love him. I like working out to Kendrick Lamar. It's my jam.
King Cunta.
What would you, if you could pick any, Randy, what did you call your grandma?
Grandma.
What about your other grandma?
Didn't have one. Only had one grandma.
Oh.
Well, that's not true, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to be made if you didn't have two grandmas, two gams.
I was abandoned by my father, so I never met his family.
Like at a fire station?
No, he was just never around.
Okay. Okay.
But my grandma was awesome, dude. My grandma and I were really close.
You never tried to hunt down your other grandma
Nope.
and kill her
No.
for raising such a piece of shit?
Do you know if
No.
your dad is still alive?
I believe he is not alive.
Never met him in your life?
Never met him in my life.
What's his name? Pussy?
Yeah,
Pussy
I think
bitch.
so. I think so.
What's his name?
Gary.
Oh, Gary.
I know, right?
No wonder he abandoned you.
Yeah, fuck him.
Man, We don't need
He
him
was like,
anyway.
I don't want to embarrass my son with this name.
Look, if he could see you now, how successful you're a part of a successful podcast
Boy, would he be.
where they say pussy all the time and talk about farts.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be so proud.
Oh, boy, he'd just be living it up. He'd be like, I'm going to fuck both of those girls.
He'd be like, he'd go to the VFW hall with you and be like, this is my son. He's a producer of a very successful podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What's them gals' names again? And Randy would be like, Dad, fuck you, okay? And he would storm out.
You talk just like that.
I don't fucking need a ride from you, Dad. I'm out of here.
You can keep your crushed ice and your dignity. What's your mom's name, Randy? Is she still alive?
Oh, no, everyone in my family is pretty much dead. My mom's name was Barbara Jean.
Oh, I love that.
That was a very
Cute.
country name. My grandma's name was Vivian. She had no middle name.
Yeah. Love me a Vivian. I want to be Vivian from Pretty Woman for Halloween.
She was awesome, man.
Isn't it nice that, this can sound weird, but that both your parents are dead already?
Actually, yeah, it happened a long ass time ago. So yeah, it's
I just don't have to worry about it. It's such a stress reliever.
it was a long fucking time ago. So
How'd your mom die? I
I
don't know why I'm asking all
It's
Is
this.
this
okay.
a Randy corner?
This is a Randy corner.
This is Tina asking Brian Regan all about his father's death.
Yep.
She had cancer and she passed away about 20 years ago, something like
Good
that.
Lord.
What kind of cancer?
Malignant blood melanoma.
What's malignant mean?
She's gonna fucking die.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, benign is when it's like
I don't know. That's what that's what they
Benihana.
said.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Damn, brother.
Damn, brother.
It's a long time ago.
That's tough. What kind of sheets you rocking on your bed, Randy?
I got these. I might have the flannel ones on right now. They're kind of dirty. I eat in my sleep, and apparently I had some salsa and chips the other night.
I eat my sleep too.
I ate a cosmic brownie in bed the other night. It looked like doo-doo in there when I woke up. Little doo-doo nuggets had been smashed.
A couple weeks ago, when you were talking about it before, it was about that time. I ate a bunch of, I guess, chips and salsa, and I woke up and I had like chips all over my face, and they were all down the front of my shirt, dude, and all over the bed. It was,
I love when
pretty bad.
Randy punctuates a sentence with dude. They were all down the front of my shirt, dude.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. Do you remember eating in your sleep, Randy?
No, I do not remember at all. None of it. I wake up
Holy
like there'll be a whole eaten bag of chips, and I'm like, "Fuck! I guess I ate a bag of chips while I was asleep." I'm scared though because it's
Yeah, you
fucking
might fucking
dangerous,
kill
man.
somebody while you're
Might-
sleeping.
I
What
might
if you
Jim
set up
Morrison.
a camera and you see Kitty sitting in a chair putting his paw in the chips and just eating it?
That would make me feel better.
Oh my God. I mean, I sleep eat, but I remember it. Like the other night, I woke up and literally made a s'more. And then I went to sleep.
Have you always done this?
Yeah. Why?
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely done it at least like the last 3 years. I wonder if there's a correlation with like becoming more depressed.
I don't know if I did it my whole life.
Do you do it now?
Yeah.
I wake up in the middle of the night and eat all the time.
I especially notice it when I'm not having sugary beverages. I'll get up and my body's like, you didn't get your required amount of sugar today. You better eat a freaking oatmeal cream pie. And the way to solve that is just not have that kind of stuff in the house.
For sure.
You know? But how can you resist an oatmeal cream pie or a cosmic brownie?
They're so gross.
They are
but
so gross.
good.
Yes. They're disgusting.
I know what you mean. Like they are not, oh my God, there's a nocturnal eating sleep disorder.
Fuck.
Shut the fuck up. Let me see. Will you read it? Well, or will someone read it?
This? I don't.
Nocturnal eating disorders can be the result of underlying medical problems such as stomach ulcers, sleep apnea, or depression. Other eating disorders such as bulimia.
Wow.
Oh, that was a comma. So I should not have stopped like there was a period. So it's a result of underlying medical conditions such as stomach ulcers, sleep apnea, depression, other eating disorders such as bulimia, other sleep disorders such as sleepwalking or a traumatic event. Ambien, a prescription sleep aid, may also cause nighttime eating.
Ambien doesn't seem to do any good for anyone.
No.
Roseanne tweeted out some racist ass shit and was like, it was Ambien. I'm like, yeah, man.
And people have gotten in car accidents. They'll get up and drive.
That's insane. Haven't people like killed somebody in their sleep while eating Ambien?
Symptoms of sleep-related eating disorders may include seeing evidence of nocturnal eating when you get up in the morning, such as food left out on the counter or
a disheveled kitchen. You wake up and it's like the mix-aid's out. You made a fucking smoothie, but you didn't put the lid on the blender, so there's shit all over.
Disheveled kitchen.
Experiencing significant weight gain.
Having little or no appetite in the morning.
Oh, man. I mean, did I eat in the middle of the night last night? Yeah. I woke up, had 2 cheese curds from Freddy's Steak Burgers, and then I got up and went to sleep.
I had cheese
I fell asleep
curds
on the
from
couch.
Dairy Queen last night.
Yeah, did you? They were great.
Oh, let me play the video of the line. Something was happening in this lady's car.
Why is Dairy Queen's food so good?
I don't know.
Their ice cream is great. Their food is good. Like, man, they're legit. Yeah, Rafe brought home Freddy's Steak Burgers last night, and it was fucking good.
So there was a gal who was going up to the drive-through line, and she was not pulling forward. Something was happening, and she was like struggling in her car. And this dumb cunt starts honking and honking and honking and honking and honking. And we're all like, what the fuck? So then she starts yelling.
Fuck you, bitch! We have a fire here! This is a front I've been taking breakfast mask off and coming down here.
This is all over some Dairy Queen.
You said bitch first, bitch, so fuck your stupid hot ass! Come on, say it to my face, bitch! Come on, you and your fucking
Wait, what were they? They were arguing. Let me see the video. Like, I want to see where this woman was parked and who's yelling.
I was already going up towards the window. So.
You bitch! We have a fire here! This is a front I've been taking breakfast mask.
Did you hear that person say, "This is a front row seat right here"? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Sounds like Hank Hill. This is a front
And then
row
she said
seat
something to him
right
like,
here.
Mind your business or something, didn't she? This is all over some Dairy Queen.
Oh, it's the lady in the Corolla.
It was nuts.
Oh my God. This is a front row seat right here if I've ever seen one. What are you guys doing tonight?
And this was...
Because I'm doing this all night. What a night. This is so fun.
But then all those cars left.
They were
It was
all
like they were all like, we don't want to. It was Maryland Heights. So they're like, we don't want to be involved in this kind of stuff.
all the cars that were yelling at each other or everyone else?
Well, the dumb cunt left. The lady who was struggling in her car and couldn't pull forward left.
Here's what I'm going to go ahead and say. I would never, ever let anybody make me leave a Dairy Queen.
Well, there were going out. There must have been 10 people that drove out. And then I pull up to the window. I go, hey, just so you know, there's some shit going down back there.
And
the lady
like,
started laughing.
You were like, whoa, this is a front row seat if I've ever seen one. Fucking that guy saying that is the funniest part of that whole video. Oh, this is a front. He literally sounds like Hank Hill. I've been watching a lot of King of the Hill lately. Get ready.
Fuck you, bitch. Be the one here.
He goes, what a crew this is. He must have been filming too, because that sounds like something you would say when you're filming.
Or he was just narrating to his children. What a crew this is. Can you guys believe this? What? I mean, we got front row seats. We don't even need to go to the movies this weekend.
I'm just sitting there watching this lady honking, and I'm thinking maybe her car is malfunctioning because she's like, honk, honk. And then I look back and see the lady in the minivan struggling, wearing a mask, struggling. Did you hear her say something about take your mask off and come over here? Then I thought, okay, I see. It's very clear. It's very clear and bizarre to me that the people that don't want to wear masks support Trump and the people that wear masks don't. So that's why I knew what was going on over there. Come over here and take your fucking mask. We knew what she meant by that. She meant by, you're an African-American woman. I'm white.
Oh, was it a white woman yelling at a black woman?
Yes.
Oh.
I was waiting for some racist stuff to fly out of her mouth.
Yeah, she just, fuck you, bitch. Blah, 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 blah.
You said bitch first, you cunt-ass bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a crew we got here, guys.
Yeah.
Boy, what a crew we've got here tonight. This was the front row seat if I've ever seen one. Line up, ladies.
It was the minivan, then the what a crew guy, then the cunt. I mean, even if, like, she was not waiting more than, I was only there for like a couple minutes. So however long she was waiting was not a it's
maybe
not a
it was
problem.
maybe it was about something else. Like she like cut her off in line or something. You never
she said,
know.
there's a line here.
Oh, like you need to move forward?
Yes.
Ugh, God, I hate everybody. I'm sick of all these MFs. I'm telling you. There's your front.
Well, anyway, the whole line behind me didn't get Dairy Queen is what I'm trying to say. And I was able to enjoy my delicious.
Because you go towards a confrontation. People that walk away from it, you're not going to get what's yours. For me,
I would have risked my life for those cheese curds last night.
I love Dairy Queen. Their blizzards are off the chain.
Their ice cream is terrible.
It is?
Oh, it's awful. I can't
don't
condone their ice cream.
even know how you notice that. What are you talking about?
Are
you some kind of vanilla cuck? Like you go into these places and you just get vanilla?
I am what's called an ice cream expert. And I can tell when an ice cream's been in the freezer too long. I can tell when it's fresh. I can tell when, I can just tell. Dairy Queen is an ice cream. I'm sorry, it's not.
What the fuck do you mean it is an ice cream? I just had a blizzard from there a couple weeks ago and it fucking made my pussy wet.
I mean, it'll do. For someone that's addicted to sugar like me, it'll do, but it's like I'm eating it the whole time. I'm like, this is subpar. This isn't good.
Why?
'Cause
Why
it's
isn't
not.
it good?
It's just thin. It's gritty. It doesn't have it just doesn't have it. There's an it factor, and it doesn't have it.
Oh, wow. That's literally what somebody told a girl in the show Pen 15. They're like in a drama, they all got into a play, and they sit down. They sit down for their first meeting, and the drama teacher's like, all right, guys, we are not going to be able to do this play if we are not honest with each other. So let's do it. What do you think of everybody here? Just be honest. Let's be honest. Who wants to go first? It's a group of 4 teenagers in like 7th or 8th grade. who wants to go first? Come on. And this kid they're like, that's definitely gay. He's in 7th or 8th grade. His name's Ian, and he raises his hand. He's like, okay, I'll go. Maya, I've never really worked with you before, but like, I just like, you just don't have that it factor. And he like is so blatantly honest. And then the drama teacher's like, awesome. Okay, just kidding. We're not going to do that. See? But like he already roasted the little girl. He's like, we can be honest in here. Let's go. Come on. But like not like that. So you saying that Dairy Queen doesn't have the it factor?
Their ice cream. Now, have you had Andy's yet?
No.
Okay, so once you have Andy's custard, then you'll start to understand.
I've had Ted Drew's, and Ted Drew's is definitely better than Dairy Queen.
It is, but it doesn't have the it factor.
Andy's is the one and only for you?
And maybe I have a very refined palate when it comes to ice cream.
God, you're fucking annoying.
But once you have Andy's, you'll say, you know what? I won't eat Dairy Queen.
That's not going to happen
In a
because I
pinch.
do like Dairy
In a pinch,
Queen.
she'll be like, okay, I'll eat it in a pinch, but I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I did before I had Andy's.
I like Dairy Queen. I add a lot of stuff into my ice cream though. Like I'm like, oh, cheesecake, awesome. Add in some hot fudge. Add in a piece of brownie. Add in raspberries. Let's
Add
go.
in a loaf of bread. Let's do this.
Yeah, add it in. You got keto-friendly bread? Put it in.
Any vegetables? Let's do some squash in there.
You got kale? Shove it up your ass. I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying that like Dairy Queen is a lower quality, but it's not like but it's fine. It's good. It's fucking ice cream. They got all the toppings and the toppings make it.
Well, their toppings aren't that great either.
No, they don't have as good of a selection as Ted Drew's.
Well, they don't have, their hot fudge isn't really great. It's not really a hot fudge. It's more like a hot chocolatey. Hot chocolate.
Okay, how do you know that when they mix it all up? Or are you one of those
I
cucks
can
that gets
taste it.
Sundays? Dude, you're a fucking liar.
My first job was Baskin Robbins. I know toppings. I know ice cream.
I love Baskin Robbins.
Oh, God.
Do you like Baskin Robbins?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. I used to go there as a kid, and it was like, I loved it so much because I feel like everybody else always went to these other places, and they're like going to all these other joints. They're like, oh, we're going to Dairy Queen. And we were always like, we're going to Baskin Robbins.
BR, baby.
It's so good.
That's where I learned to scoop ice cream. That's why I refuse to scoop with a spoon. Because I know that ice cream tastes better when it's round.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking fool you one day. You just wait.
In a round ball.
Yeah, I'm going to fool your ass.
How?
I'm going to.
You're going to try a taste test?
I'm
Be
gonna-
like, which one's Andy's? And I'll smell it. No.
I'm going to do a taste test.
Do an ice cream taste test. And bitch.
I look like a Geppetto.
What's a Geppetto?
I don't know. Isn't it like or I look like I'm in the army. Like I'm
What is
wearing-
a Geppetto?
Isn't it a puppet man?
Geppetto was the puppet man's daddy.
Oh.
Geppetto was Pinocchio's daddy.
Oh, yeah. That made him.
It made his nose grow. Ooh, that's creepy. Why did he make a boy? Ew.
What if he made a girl? That's creepy.
Well, I'm just saying, why did he make a puppet child?
Because he loved it. He
Ew.
loved life. He was like, oh, yeah. And then I'm going to make your nose grow.
I mean, how weird.
I don't really remember the whole story.
I
of
think the
Pinocchio.
nose growing was not anything to do with Geppetto. I think just the simple act of lying caused this poor little puppet's nose. Is that Donald?
No, last night I texted Rafe. I was like, are you having diarrhea? Because he was on the phone. And I sent him this.
That looks like Rafe. Like in 30 years.
WWF.
Okay, so
Okay, so when the woodworker Geppetto sees a falling star, he wishes that the puppet he just finished, Pinocchio, could become a real boy. In the night, the blue fairy grants Geppetto's wish and asks Jiminy Cricket, oh, so cute, to serve as a wooden boy's conscience. But the naive and trusting Pinocchio falls into the clutches of the wicked, honest John, who leads him astray to the sinful Pleasure Island. That
Wait,
That
what?
is really heavy for a 1940s film.
I didn't realize that Jiminy Cricket was the conscience of the boy. I guess, do they mean like the boy's like, well, I want to eat cake and sweets for dessert. And the cricket's like, that's not a good idea. You should eat some other sugary things like a Pop-Tart because that's for breakfast.
Pinocchio's like, well, what do I wipe my booty with? And Jiminy Cricket's like, hey, watch me do a little backflip.
But that has nothing to do with me wiping my wooden bottom.
Okay, check it out. I'm going to put my hat on and then I'm going to take it off and do a little dance for you.
Jiminy, I'm not trying to be rude, but I have shit all over my wooden butt. What do I do?
Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's just dancing.
Geppetto, why did you assign this cricket to me? He doesn't make any sense.
I didn't have a choice in the matter.
I mean, who assigns a cricket to do anything except be a cricket?
What are you talking about? I'm a cool guy. Check it out. I do coke. I drink coke. I keep this little handy straw around to do all my drugs. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, your butt stinks.
I told you there was poop on my wooden bottom.
How'd you get poop on there? I didn't even know you could poop, but
I didn't, but my daddy Geppetto put a turd in there so it'd be more lifelike.
Wait a second, Geppetto. That's fucked up. You telling me you took your own shit and then you pulled this little wooden boy's pants down and you put shit on his ass to make it look like your ass?
Oh.
Whoa.
He did. I don't have a wooden butthole. I just have wooden butt cheeks.
Geppetto, you're fucked up. Why'd you even make the butt cheeks if the boy can't poop? Why are there butt cheeks? Why is there a little baby carrot penis on there? You're fucked up, Geppetto. Geppetto!
I think he meant to put my carrot penis on my nose because now my nose grows and my carrot doesn't.
Fuck, you're probably right. Jiminy Cricket, out.
You're probably right. And that is the story of Pinocchio.
Very simple. Geppetto, you going to Pleasure Island again? No.
Wait, isn't Pleasure Island owned by that one guy? The guy that killed himself in jail? And that the Prince Andrew went to and Bill Clinton and all those other celebrities?
Bill Epstein, Jeremy or Jeffrey Epstein.
Isn't that
You mean Jeremy Epstein?
Wait a minute. Is Jeremy Epstein my Geppetto? What's going on?
Ghislaine Maxwell shows up and some Cruella Michael Bublé song that's like, down, 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 down.
And she's like, little boy, make your nose grow.
1, 2, 3.
I can't. I have to lie to make my nose grow. I don't like this at all. And his nose goes, whoop. I hate every bit of this. Whoop. Get off me, you old bitch. I don't like your cut. Whoop. End scene.
Get off of me, you old bitch.
Boop.
I'm not gay.
Oh. And then she looks at the camera and goes, no. No. And then her face turns red like this. Really
And her
red.
tits literally fall off. Under her really nice nightgown. Like, she's one of those people who shows up and is, like, way overdressed for everything. And you're like, dude, are you fucking kidding? Like, we're at a barbecue. Like, why are you dressed like that?
Why did you go down so far?
I don't know.
You went down at least
I was
14
like-
inches. You're like, whoop.
It's like the Tower of Terror at Disney World.
Boop.
Boop-a-doo.
That was a touching story of Pinocchio.
Yeah, that was really good.
I didn't realize that
Oh,
it mirrored Jeffrey Epstein's
yeah. Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island. Good old Epstein. He didn't kill himself. And that's a fact. All right, everybody. That was Slop City Podcast
I didn't
for
kill
the
him.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And thank you.
Thanks for listening, y'all. That's about all we got for you today.
You dumb, stupid looking bitch.
Yeah, you dumb, stupid looking bitch.
That's what Pinocchio said to Ghislaine Maxwell. You dumb, stupid looking bitch.
and she goes, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
We love y'all. See you next week. Cool. I fucking love the outdoor shirts because they're fucking awesome.
They're cool.
I'm getting my ass a tie-dye one and I cannot wait. Love y'all.
And cut.
You done stupid looking bitch.
It's like a balloon flying.
Oh, for sure. It's just a little baby balloon. All right. Love y'all.